Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Beta Ray Bill, issue number 3 of 5. This is fantastic and I love it. I understand this isn't going to be for everyone. Heavy Metal Magazine isn't for everyone. Heavy Metal, the movie, even the second one for the most part, wasn't for a lot of people. But even the first one, which was amazing, isn't for everybody. There's some people who just aren't going to get it. And that's fine. It's not on them to get it, right? It's just people are different. But if you get this, you get it. You get it and you love this. This is fantastic. And I think that if there's a way to get some of those heavy metal magazine faithfuls to come over to Marvel and check something out, it's by keeping Daniel Warren Johnson here because, man, this guy is just fantastic. Let's get talking about who made this comic book. I may have hinted at most of it, and we'll talk about the rest later. Argent Star Part 3 of 5. Daniel Warren Johnson is the writer and the artist, and he also does some of the letters with VC's Joe Sabino. Mike Spicer is the color artist, and he and Daniel Warren Johnson does the main cover. Mike Del Mundo does the variant cover. I think Mike Del Mundo should be doing a lot more variant covers too, because holy crap, this dude is amazing. And Stacy Zucker does the logo. Zucker, sorry, I butcher names. Welcome. So Scuttlebutt becomes a chick. Kind of. She's robotic. I mean, this if nothing screams heavy metal louder than this, then it's ear piercing. You know what I'm saying? A ship who was already designated as a female, ish to begin with, a female voice to begin with, becomes a sentient. It's already AI. It's already sentient. Scuttlebutt was always sentient, but now has a physical body. How come nobody's ever done this before, is my question. Oh, wait, that's right, because they were waiting for it to be done right, by DWJ. Dude, I love this. I love this. And I'm going to say something that's going to probably freak a bunch of people out, but I want, look, with Sif being an absolute bitch like that, like, change shapes so that you're hot to me. Like, dude, what? It's got to be understood. It's got to be understood that one of the most important features of Beta Ray Bill is the fact that he's ugly. Even if the rest of us look at him as like, no, dude, this guy looks awesome. Yeah. Then we're just not getting it. The idea is that he's supposed to look absolutely monstrous, right? Go and look up, what do you call it? Beta Ray Bill, 10 Things About Beta Ray Bill Explained in a Minute on Comic Book University. All right, you'll get the gist, right? Anything else that I could possibly ever add to that is that he is supposed to be ugly. His own race said, yeah, dude, you're nasty. The Corbinites, they were like, dude, you're nasty, you're ugly. Yeah, go on the sentient ship where there's nothing else there except this robot, this AI that's not going to reject you. But we're rejecting you because you're ugly, but you're still our savior, so go. Right? Ooh. Like, it's an amazing way. Like, this is a character who is just simply meant to be ugly because nobody can appreciate what he looks like. Like, nobody can be attracted to him. He has zero charisma in a D&D score. How that's possible, I don't know. But somehow it is with him. But with Sif acting the way that she is and all that's like a guy talking about you're not attractive unless you wear makeup. Like, what? What? Scuttlebutt, I want this to be a relationship. I want this so bad to be a relationship, man. Like, oh my, because nothing would scream heavy metal more than a ship getting a physical body and then having a love affair with her, I don't know, her owner, whatever you'd say, kind of like a master-slave relationship there, right? But that's also Heavy Metal Magazine. Oh, man. I love this. I absolutely love this. They're going into the belly of the beast. They're going after Twilight, but everything is there that here's this woman, all right, that's Scuttle. They're calling her Scut. I guess they can't really call her Butt. That would be a little bit too on the nose. She got a killer butt, as most robots apparently do in Heavy Metal Magazine. She loves him unadulteratedly, and she's smart. She knows how to connect the dots. She's like him. She's not going to be attractive to your average person. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be that thing that's like, I'm unique and nobody loves me, nobody wants me, and nobody will. But somehow these two will appreciate each other for something other than, something more than what is skin deep, right? Deeper the skin, underneath the skin. Oh, man, this is just fantastic. I love the idea that I love the idea that she gives him a weapon. And it's a bit absurd, it's a bit weird, right? I get it, but again, that's Heavy Metal Magazine. It is supposed to be that inexplicable stuff. They give you they just hand you certain things so the rest you can actually focus on, right? Not everything is going to be believable in a magazine like that. And this is just, she just splits in half and she already has this incredible weapon for him, a gift. And it's almost like, notice me. Look, I'm giving you this totally awesome weapon. You don't really have to go after Twilight. You don't have to go on this mission to get this other weapon. Here's this great weapon that's going to be perfect for you. At least I think. And I love the idea of that. I love this. Guys, man, I understand if you don't appreciate this kind of a magazine, if this kind of art, this kind of writing style, all of this. I don't hold it against you in the slightest. But brother, woof. And let me tell you something. I still stand by my guns. I stand by the guns of the Executioner, that Scourge the Executioner should have stayed dead. Tom Brevoort just did this thing recently where he talks about hey, 5 characters that should have stayed dead in history. Yeah. One of those real top 5, more than the Phoenix, I think, was his first pick. More than the Phoenix, in my opinion, is Scourge the Executioner. He should have stayed dead. He had the perfect death in the Walter Simonson run. The perfect death. Why bring him back? Nobody's done him justice since. And Daniel Warren Johnson doesn't do him justice either, but the character's already back, and what a great character to use for a Heavy Metal Magazine story, right? So I appreciate that he's here, but I would still prefer that he be dead. But if you're going to use this guy, then fine. Do it like this. Oh, man, I almost feel like we need a crisis to go back in time and make his death permanent. But if we're going to have him, then this is how we should have him. Absolutely crazy, just down in beers and shooting things up. Because those old axe things, they're just not doing it the way that these guns do, baby. Yeah, I like the idea of that. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, it's understood. No hate. You know what I'm saying? No hate. But it is what it is. I will talk to you guys later. Like the video, watch an ad. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.